Austro is South Africa's largest distributor of woodworking equipment and is also a power generator seller. It was established in 1980 and it has market cap of 166 million rand. It made a loss in its most recent reporting period. They're also trading under cautionary right now. Paul, I know you don't like those companies which are trading under cautionary, but Austro right now,
I
what do
like
you
companies
make
under cautionary if they're about to announce a massive buyout at a huge premium. But look, this one unfortunately
have a look at this.
Didn't do too well. It was launched and listed in that period when they were all very excited about 2010 and all that, and it was a combination of a woodworking equipment and supply business that put together with power generation. Remember, the grid went offline in 2007 and everybody was terribly excited about the potential for sales, and their business New Way, which they bought. But unfortunately, it hasn't delivered well. Its earnings have been bad or non-existent. The shareholder base has sort of come and gone and changed a bit. I think the Browse family, which was the original controlling shareholder of Austro, is the big shareholder, and then there's some other families like the Freed family and so on who brought the New Way business in. So a bit of a hodgepodge. Right now, it looks a bit marginal. So they've got a lot of work to do in terms of getting the market's confidence back.
So a lot of work to do. You can even see it in the share price. What do you make of Austro right now, trading at levels of below a rand?
Yes, quite a bit below rand, 30-something cents, tangible NAV of 69 cents, about half the tangible NAV that it's trading at the moment. And it is very speculative at the moment. This cautionary, we don't know what it's about. They mentioned in the previous results that there was a restraint of trade that a competitor tried to impose on them, on the woodworking business. It could be related to that. On the plus side, the company didn't have any debt at the previous balance sheet date. So hopefully that means that it won't be a fatal issue that this cautionary is about. Secondly, what we know is that if you strip away the goodwill impairment of that result, they actually made a slight profit. So it's not as if they're making operational losses. They are at least still making operating profits. Notwithstanding that, they have 260 days worth of stock, all these electrical generators sitting there, not moving at the moment. We probably need to see a few blackouts before they sell those. Sure. Woodworking equipment with construction down, also not moving. So it's in a tough space at the moment. Might be very cheap, but doesn't get me excited.
So not hot.
So not hot for me.
Paul, hot or not?
Well, they've got that other business called Neptune, which is in some distribution-related thing. But I just looked at my notes. It actually listed at 1 rand. Then it went to 3 in that hoopla and excitement. And since then, it's been trading below that 1 rand level, sort of 30, 40 cents, as JP says. So, no, not hot for me. And we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, the generator thing isn't as big a plus as it was a couple of years ago, because we all know Eskom has jacked up electricity prices to such an extent that people are desperate to use less electricity, which has actually turned out to be the biggest benefit, if you like, in terms of containing and restraining electrical demand. So my own view is that we're not likely to see too many more rolling blackouts. We're more likely to see people on their knees crying about how big their electricity bill is. So I don't know if that's a good outcome or not, but certainly not as good as it looked for a while in terms of the power generation, guys.
So not hot for you. So 2 not hots on Austro.